I want to ask you this. Why are monkeys unable to build skyscrapers, planes, phones? What is the difference between us and them? The only difference is your mind. We have a developed mind, a mind that can do things that are seemingly impossible. Phones are very weird. Bluetooth, like how can things connect through air? Like that's kind of impossible if you think about it. But that is the power of your mind. Your mind can manifest things into reality. And what saddens me is that most people don't understand the power of their minds. Most people don't understand that their dream life, the life that they wish they could live, is just one limiting belief away. If you train your mind and you make it a mind that believes that it can do anything, you will reach everything in life. Nothing will be impossible because your mind can do the impossible. You just have to unlock it. You just have to give it permission to start working on those things. And you do that by changing your self-image. You have to give yourself permission. You have to remove the limiting beliefs. You have to become a person who does the impossible. Because if you become that person, your mind will start working. It will give you the actions and the thoughts of a person who does the impossible, so you will make the impossible possible. And I'll give you a layout in this video of how you can build a self-image that will help you reach your goals. Because again, the only thing that's between you and your dream life is your mind. It's your beliefs. It's your self-image. My name is Hazem and I help people build self-images that will completely change their lives. And click the link in the description to join my community and help me build a group, a brotherhood of like-minded individuals who will help each other build their self-images. So to start, the self-image is the first thing. After the self-image, there is your thoughts. After your thoughts, there are actions, and after actions, there is the results. And then it goes back to the self-image. It's a loop. So to change your self-image, you have to break that loop. At any one of these points, you can change. You can change your self-image in an instant. You can say, I'm that person. That's it. I'm a different person. I have killed my old self and now I'm this type of person. You have changed your self-image. So when you change your self-image, your thoughts change, your actions change, your results change, and it goes on. And then you can change your actions. You can do one positive action, and because it's a loop, a positive action will lead to a positive result, will lead to a positive self-image, will lead to a positive thought, and it goes on. And again, a positive thought will lead to a positive action, a positive result, a positive self-image, and it goes on. That is the most basic explanation of how you can change your self-image. You simply have to change the loop. And the most important thing when changing the loop is that you take one part of it. You take the thoughts, the actions, the results, I don't care. Just take one part and simplify it. Like, a millionaire works very, very, very hard. So you can just simplify it, make it that you work very hard but for a short amount of time, every day. You simplify it so that you can be consistent. Because if you're consistent with something, your mind will realize he's being consistent, he's working hard. That must mean he's a hard worker. That's one part of the millionaire self-image. And then you go on to the thoughts. You think positive thoughts, you remove all of the limiting beliefs. $1 million, that isn't hard anymore. You've removed that limiting belief. You've deluded yourself. You've become delusional. Because that is what it takes. You have to become delusional. You have to delude yourself that nothing is impossible. Literally nothing is impossible. So you have to take each part and dissect it. And I talk about this more in my community. So again, you just have to change the loop. You improve one part of the loop, everything changes. Now what you need is a goal. Because without a destination, you'll be lost. That's why, in my opinion, most people have depression. They don't have a serious goal, a hard goal that actually gives them motivation. Because life is a journey. And without a destination, you'll be lost because there is nowhere to go. And when you're lost, that is the worst feeling possible. So you have to put a goal. You have to set a goal that's super difficult. Like I said, you have to delude yourself. Be delusional. Set a goal that's super difficult, that is like kind of impossible, but like I said, nothing is impossible. Delude yourself so that you believe that nothing is impossible, and then set a goal that proves that. And when you prove to your mind that I'm that type of person, I do the impossible, again, it will update your self-image. Now he's kind of a person who makes the impossible possible. And when you build that self-image again, you'll attract everything. You'll make the millions of dollars. You'll become the most confident person. You will have the best physique. All because you have the self-image that produces those thoughts and actions that will get you these results. And believe it or not, that's kind of it. You just have to set a goal and then find the actions and thoughts and the self-image that you need to reach that goal. And then just do the actions and the thoughts of the person who has that self-image consistently until your mind realizes, okay, wait, he's actually becoming that type of person. And when your mind decides to update your self-image to become that person, right then, you'll find that everything will become so much easier. Because imagine if you have the self-image of a millionaire, hard work, waking up early and sleeping late, that is who you are. So there will be no resistance to it. Like if you see yourself as a gamer, you'll find that gaming is super easy. Gaming is like, well, that's something that I do every day, and there's no resistance. It's the same thing. If you're a confident person, if you see yourself as confident, if you have the confident self-image, being confident, cold approaching people, holding eye contact, that is who you are. There will be no resistance to it. And imagine that life, imagine the life where every second of living, you're just attracting a better life, all because you've changed the self-image. And if I can leave you with just another tip, is that you have to surround yourself with people who are delusional. I mean, think about it. If you sit with billionaires, their goals are super difficult, like $100 million in 1 month, $100 million in a week. That is probably something that a billionaire can actually do. And if you surround yourself with billionaires and you see them achieve these things, your mind will just update because you see it in front of you. They are making hundreds of millions of dollars in very short amount of times. So why are you not making the same amount of money? Simply because of your mind. They have broken every limiting belief about money. They have the self-image of billionaires. They can basically do the impossible. So they do the impossible, $100 million in 1 week, in 1 day. So surround yourself with people like that, with people who are much better than you, because you'll find that they do things that you see as impossible, but you see them do it, so it's not impossible. So your mind will realize, yeah, okay, that's not impossible. And you'll know that you can do these things, and you will eventually do these things. And if you've reached the end of this video, I hope that there's something in it that you have found useful that might change your life. And again, I have a community where I want to help people like you improve their lives, and I want to build a brotherhood of people who will help each other improve their lives. So click the link in the description to help me build that dream. And click on this video right here to learn how you can set goals that help your self-image.